Here are my thoughts on the Coterie of Creators collaboration from Le Monde Gourmand. Tache de Café by Ethan Gaskill in 3 words: deep, milky, patchouli. Here are the notes for Tache de Café. At first spray, I get pepper and saffron. After about 5 minutes, the fragrance deepens up to a bitter coffee and chocolate. Then it gets really milky. There is some rose in the middle, but the ink note keeps the rose from becoming too feminine. Towards the end, you get a more well-blended sweetness with the patchouli and woody notes to round out this fragrance. This is a complex unisex fragrance that I can see myself enjoying, especially during the colder weather. Tache de Café lasts about 5 hours on me with medium projection. I give this aromatic warm spicy a 6 out of 10. Angel Soirée by Caroline Stern in 3 words: fluffy rose lychee. Here are the notes for Angel Soirée. I get hit with lychee, strawberry, and citrus at the first spray. After about 10 minutes, I get peach, which is probably the apricot note, and the marshmallow, which to me is a bit candied. Within an hour, this fragrance settles into a sweet rose. I think the magnolia keeps this rose sweet and not heavy at all. In the dryness, there's vanilla and a nutty praline. Angel Soirée is the fragrance representation of girly. Rose and lychee are among my favorite fragrance notes, and it was a treat to use this perfume. It lasts about 4 hours on me with pretty good projection. Throughout the wear, I would catch random whiffs. I give this fruity floral a 7 out of 10. Peche Delicieuse by Jade Bodley in 3 words: caramel peach cobbler. Here are the notes for Peche Delicieuse. At the first spray, I get hit with ripe, juicy peaches. Then it deepens and I get a delicious almond crust. I smell the nuttiness of almond, but with some warm bread. But that might just be the cinnamon note. To me, the cinnamon note is kind of on the light side and not too spicy, so this fragrance can be worn all year long. After about 10 minutes, I get mouth-watering caramel and indescript floral notes. These floral notes keep this fragrance well balanced and not just a sweet treat. And the floral notes, they're barely there. This is a gourmand through and through. Toward the end, I get some vanilla, but to me, Peche Delicieuse is linear. I love the freshness of the peach, and I love how the freshness of the peach does not get drowned out by the other notes. This fragrance lasts about 5 hours on me with moderate projection. I give this gourmand a 6.5 out of 10. I deducted points from my reviews because of the longevity and because of the size of the fragrances. I would have loved to see these bottles at double the size, but I know that Le Monde Gourmand was probably trying to keep these as affordable as possible. And I think they're really a perfect size to carry in your bag. These would be a fantastic gift for someone. I also think that these perfumes are generally safe for work because even though they have projection, they're not like blowing at your face. I don't always give everything a 9 or 10 out of 10 because that's just not how I review things. I review everything. If I like a collection, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to get a 10 out of 10 because a 10 out of 10 to me is like the best perfume I've ever tried, and there are very few perfumes that kind of hit that mark. So don't think my ratings are related to whether I like the perfume or not. It's just that there are certain factors that go into those ratings, and for me, the main drawback, and really the only drawback, was just the longevity and size. Okay, so which ones are my favorites? Let's rank them. First favorite will be Angel Soirée by Caroline Stern, and that is because rose and lychee are my holy grail perfume notes, so it's going to be hard to beat that. Second favorite will be Peche Delicieuse because even though I'm not much of a gourmand girl, this perfume is good for a gourmand. It's well blended, it's not too sugary sweet, and I think that it can carry you all year long. So this is number 2. Last place goes to Tache de Café by Ethan Gaskill, and I still like this perfume, I still will wear it, but I can see how the patchouli note can be a little bit cloying for some people. So that's why it's number 3. Tell me what you think in the comments, and you can be as honest as you want. We do not shame people for how they think of fragrances here. We do not shame people for their opinions. We do not block people who are not being disrespectful. So go ahead, let me know what you think. And I've already posted layering combos, so check my next post to see how you can get these to smell even better. Until next time, I'm Pearl Denise, and this is Beauty Body Pearl.